Hello. Hello, Luffy Tick or Kitty Fool. I love that I continue to read it backwards all the time, even though I know what it says. But I have to because that's how it's written. And your internet's working again, just me. I'm going to go ahead and switch. There we go. It all feels so quiet, but also this is just a quiet scene. Let's make sure. All right, great. We have audio here. Great. Because I didn't check this before for some reason. Hightail. Yep. Goodness gracious. That's a long time for the internet to come back. That's a long time without the internet. Oh no. I got to sneeze. Oh, my chest. That hurts. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh. My ribs are still in place, so that's a plus. Thank you. I don't know. I feel like I would rather be doing assignments, but that's also because I really like homework. I hate tests, but I really like doing homework because that's where I actually get to learn and practice what I've learned. Hightail would be fun, I guess. I don't know if I want to play Hightail, only because I have too many games I need to play. Excuse me. I just finished dinner. My heart stop of my work day was very soft today. I didn't log off until about 7:15, which is 15 minutes that I could have been napping or something. But I bought groceries today, so I made uh, boudin, a link of boudin in the air fryer, delicious. I also bought some chicken and a biscuit, um, or chicken on a biscuit. I don't know. It's a cracker that's been dusted with chicken bouillon, and it's delicious. And then you combine the two into like little sandwiches, or just like a little hors d'oeuvre thing, and you put a little boop boop of Polynesian sauce from Chick-fil-A. I don't go there to get it. I get it from the store. Super delicious. Little bite of deliciousness and happiness. A little bit of heat on it. And I also had a BLT salad because I need to eat vegetables. You're welcome. You should get some food. All right, let's get into this. I think Hightail is fun, but I just don't have the time at this point. Maybe eventually. I'm not opposed to it. Like it, I'm not gonna call it a Minecraft dupe because I know the mechanics are very different, but at the same time, it's so similar. All right, we're getting back into this. I think we're almost done, but I also have no idea. I don't know how people just get that. No, we're like halfway done because we have this many days. All right, so we got it. Okay, end of day 8. As his mind roiled in confusion, he watched through his remaining good eye as his partner lunged towards the satchel that contained the casket. To his horror, he saw that his partner's eyes were black. I like I've been playing these games where people's eyes are turning colors and we don't know why. Like that happened in Golden Idol. That was the whole beginning of it. That there's a guy dead on the road, and his eyes were red, or he was found in the scene, and his eyes were fully just like redded out. I don't think we fully got an answer to it, but we knew why it was happening because the Golden Idol exists. All right, day 9. Perhaps I don't own it at this point. Oh, I gotta have to draw this. Yes, a headstone. That's exactly what I thought the first time I saw that. Eh, it's been a minute. I don't know at this point. It legit has been like 6 months. Maybe not that long. I don't know the last time I played it. And that was also the original story, too, so that's even longer. But they haven't announced the next one yet, and I'm sad. So we have a headstone that we need to investigate. So maybe we need to go to a cemetery or something like that. We have these clues still to figure out. So we can put, I'm closest to the sunset but furthest from the sunrise. Okay, so it seems to be a tower, but maybe it has to do with this. Oh, this now has more play at this moment in time. And I suppose we can click on one of these, like this one, since that's the shape. 1688. Boom, nailed it. It has been at least 2 days since I played Golden Idol. Yes, indeed. At least. Maybe even 3. Can you believe it? Every time I hear "Can you believe it?" I just think about Tommy as Ripley's "Believe It or Not," and he's so funny from Smosh. He's so funny as this character. I think he's one of the funniest people out there. 3's pushing it. That's funny. Tommy just walks around going, "Can you believe it? I can. Believe it or not." Just he's so funny. I don't know. There's so many things he says. Anyways, I squeeze through a partially collapsed passageway and emerge in a small chamber, glinting in the flickering torchlight. I catch sight of a pendant draped across an old gravestone. Pretty. Item discovered. I love that. That's very pretty. I would wear this as a necklace. Okay, we need to move this over here because now we just have so many things. We can move some of the ones that are already figured out over here and keep these at the forefront. Hey, let's go ahead and put it up here. And if I were more ambitious, I would absolutely put these in alphabetical order, but I am not that level of ambitious. All right, that's just so satisfying watching them all sway. We're also supposed to have figured out this at this point, or we're trying to figure this out. But we don't have the right piece yet. I know that for a fact. Let's see if what else we can figure out from here. We have this one that is, I am closest to the sunset but furthest from the sunrise. So I don't think it's going to deal with this one as much as maybe this or the actual city. Oh, north is this way. So that means closest to the sunset. Does that mean we're looking at like over here? Closest to the sunset and furthest from the sunrise. Nailed it. I'm glad I saw the compass thing. I don't know why I didn't catch that before. You just assume maps are always facing north. Okay, the view from the tower is quite beautiful, but it's what I find inside that catches my attention. In the middle of the room is an unlocked wooden chest, and within that, not one but two smaller wooden chests, along with a cryptic scrap of paper. My brain wanted to say scrape, and I was like, don't say that. So I just held on to it just a little bit longer. All right, we got a piece of paper. We got 2 little boxes. Fun. I've really got to find my lip balm. I have lost it for like the past 2 months. My lips hurt. Okay. This is wood with bronze detailing with a purple gemstone. It's bronze, wood, bronze. Okay, got it. It is polished. It's a engraved symbol, hard and cool. Polished, great. What does it smell like? I have nothing to remark. I want things to have a smell. Almost everything has a smell. Describe it to me. All right. There's that. And then we have this box which has there's an unpleasant sensation at the back of my skull. That's not great. Nothing to remark in terms of smell. In terms of touch, it's polished, smooth. Yes. And then the color and composition, it's wood with gold leaf. All right. And then we have this piece of paper. Blah, 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 by a diurnal seal, blah, 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 object made from silver, blah, 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 a diurnal field. Let's try reading that with words. Blah, 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 by a diurnal seal. There we go. I'm going to put this down here because it feels like something that should go down here. Yeah. Okay. We still don't have this, so I think I'm going to lower this back down. There we go. Ring-a-ding-ding. Constance Bader. My awakening ceremony takes place at the convent tomorrow. I will need a talon. Ephesian talon. Do tell. What is that? Because you just gave me some words. I don't know what this is. You would think it's an actual talon. Ephesian talon. The League of the Ephesian Heart uses these items as part of its grim initiation rite. They guard their secrets closely, but it is said that they worship the ancient nameless gods, communing with them via the broken path. Acolytes must press the tip of a talon hard against their cheekbone to the point of drawing blood. They perform this act nightly for 49 days, 7 sevens, after which the scar will forever mark them. Or do it hard enough the first night, you won't have to do it again. So it's a talon. It's a talon. It feels like that's really straightforward. Now, are we looking at these fingers and going, talon-y? Is that a talon? Because to me, talons are birds, but I don't think we have any bird things. Let's look at the book again. Okay, so it's just these little crescents, as if someone puts their fingernails against you and then digs into your face on purpose. No, this is learned. Actually, come with me if you want to live. There you go. My only guess is, and I'm excited to play the dice game again. Definitely the hand. I'll roll with it. Absolutely not. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That was a risk we were willing to take. What does this read? Because the hand had a smell, and I don't know if they want to. There's a serpent on here. Nothing to remark on the smell. It makes me feel uneasy. I don't like it. I mean, if you're pressing something to your face, then maybe. Is there something we missed in here? Nameless gods, communing with them via the broken path. What do we mean by that? What is broken path? What do we... Okay, that didn't actually tell us anything. Nameless gods. Let's... Ephesians. Okay. Please don't reference things. This is like referencing the word while we're trying to define it. Blood. Okay, so this is my guess. Maybe right, maybe wrong. I don't have anything else Talon-esque. Unless it's this thing. In which case, maybe, but I don't know. Finally, the fingers. Yes. Also, a talon is kind of too pointy to create a half crescent without moving it, so it makes sense that it's fingernails. Could use your own fingernails, I guess, but in this event that you don't have that, here's some fingernails from fingers from a person who was previously alive, might still be alive for all we know. All right, Morgan's Folly. A folly symbol can be revealed to induce a trance-like state in anyone who casts their eye upon it, making them open to suggestibility. Precautions should be taken against unwittingly looking upon the hidden symbol for too long. All right. Bye. Bye. Also, we haven't actually explored this. Simone Green. Oh, where's Jupiter today? You know what? Valid. I always look forward to coming in to say hello to him. I haven't seen the cat. I've been working through my way through the journal and it's going heavy. It's heavy going. I keep coming back to this series of sketches. Does this mean anything to you? Could it relate to the plinth? What a terrible word. Plinth and lisps. Just the worst words. Okay. This looks like diurnic fields. So let's drag this on down. This might be part of the same piece. Nah, different color, different everything. But let's see what else we have, because we have books. We got books. We got some spirals. Books. Oh. Rebirth. Okay, hang on. Get out of the way. Okay. Let's bring this right over here. Let's bring this out. Oh, I can't look behind it. That's okay. We have spirals that are going in and coming back out the same direct. Hey, is that the last page? Must be. Sorry, my nose said it had other business to do. Gemstones, that's not going to be it. Well, I don't know if these mattered down here, these little symbols, but it could. Hey, don't do that. Might mean something, might not. Just take a stock of what we're looking at. These symbols do have some sort of significance. We just don't know yet. Get out of here. 1, 2, 3. I don't think the hand has anything to do with this piece of paper. Like, that hand is definitely going to come into play at some point in time, but not at this moment. Okay, let's go back up. All right. Next. Hello, Francesca. I have had to stop using the witch's finger on Jack Hungerford. I was worried it might end up killing him. Valid. I believe it has helped somewhat, but it still hasn't been enough to lift him of this curse. I take that mether for myself. I need to get my thoughts in order. Restful mether. Meth? I'm trying to figure out if we've already figured it out or it's something I'm still needing to figure out. You know what? Easy way to check that? Go to the book. Okay. Oh, I haven't discovered it yet. Cool. Amethyr is the thaumaturge's link to the inner mind. A hot tea made from the Dranthium plant. Drunk from them, taking on... Right, meth, indeed. Taking on different properties depending on the type of mether. This particular type can be used to enter a meditative state and bypass the rush and clutter of consciousness, promoting clarity of thought. Okay, so what we're looking for is a drink. I don't think this is liquid in here. I keep perceiving it as such, but I don't think so. This is glass, and that's iron. This one smells like sulfur. What else we got? Right? So we're looking for some sort of liquid, but we definitely don't have that yet. Unless we do. What's in the box? There's no looking into the box, from what I can tell. You just get to look at it. You just get to know all the things. But maybe this is something. There's no smell to it. You think if there's like tea leaves or something in there, it would have something in there, but no, but maybe that box has something. But let's look into this. Let's look for the purple stone. Calming stone of peace and safety. It could be amethyst, which is containment. That looks like amethyst to me. You know what? Let's see what this says. A purple gemstone. It doesn't say bluish purple. Hard and cool. It would be calming. There's a symbol on that I wonder if it's in here. Also, I saw also on the gemstone. I wonder if it matches up. This one is kind of curly Q-y, so maybe it does. I'm sorry, I keep closing and opening this. So that's kind of curly Q-y. This is not. This is the opposite of that. But this is just pure purple, while the other one was called bluish, dark bluish purple. I thought it was blush at first, and I was like, sure, I guess, but no. But I do want to go through here real quick and see if there's a symbol like the hourglass. This is thunder, which is the similar symbol. But if it's the opposite, because if you turn the thing to open this, does it become something different? And I'll show you what I mean in a second. Okay, so yeah, no, that's just purely thunder. And I thought this was actually sitting on here. So this is thunder. This might be like some sort of thunder box or something. Yeah, let's look at the middle book again and see if what calming symbol there is. Maybe that'll guide us. It's the circle with the small. It's like a snowman, minus the middle circle. Snatched away snowman. We'll call it that. It'll be an easy way to remember. Let's see. Do we have anything that has that symbol? This one with the green thing in the middle is some sort of weather thing because it has thunder and I think it has snow and stuff like that. That feels like some sort of weather teller thing. This hand does have that spiral that's on the torn piece of paper, which is fascinating in its own right too. Um, Snatched waist. I'm not seeing that. Maybe we have to solve. Excuse me. Solve something down here. These are diurnal filt patterns, but I suspect that these are slightly different because, like, maybe these right here are diurnal, but these are something else. Hello, picture of a crook. Welcome in. It's going all right. We're solving things right now. We are trying to find. Get back. Okay. We're trying to find some mether for this person, some restful mether, which is supposed to be like tea. But we're not finding. We don't have a liquid. So there's got to be something that'll help calm. I'll move you here because this is part of the same situation. I feel like we have to solve something down here first. Like we need to see something. Yeah, because I don't think we have the part yet. I don't think we have what we need quite yet. This is a thunder box. I'm sure it'll have a better name, cooler name, but I'm calling this a thunder box. This is the weather teller. Yeah, no, the thunder box is the opposite of calm. Like thunder is arguably extremely loud and jarring. I don't know if I saw the symbol for the hourglass symbol in here, so I kind of want to peek back in here real quick. We're also looking for something maybe with a snatched away snowman or something that's like clear. Something about clarity. Yeah, that thing has snow, it has rain, it has thunder, it has all these weather symbols on there. Spirituality. Rebirth, the opposite direction. What do you mean? What do you mean? No, it's not urine. It's not urine. I didn't see where you saw that at this point. Oh wait, over here. No, it's not that. That is a square with a dot in the middle. Well, we know the insanity one. Okay. All right, let's see what we can solve down here. What do we have? Alcove, key, horn shackle, evocant, and then a moon something. The writing is dense and spidery, so it's not always easy to decipher. We do have the symbol up here, which means protection. So maybe, well, I mean, protection is everywhere on here. Like, this is a protection symbol. A moon something. What do we have in the book that's moon something? I think we do have at least one thing that's moon something. Oh, no, we don't. Do we have to figure this one out? Moonstone Guardian. A comforting guardian. Okay. Maybe this box says something. Okay, cool. Love that for us. This is gold leaf wood. Great. This is polished, smooth. Nothing to remark on scent or no. There's an unpleasant sensation at the back of my skull. Yeah, that's not what this is. This is insanity, or this is protection from insanity, I should say. A sense of crackling energy flickers in the depths of my mind. But that's what these symbols are. This is protection, and this is the symbol for insanity. We know what this is. Get out of here. Okay. But also, what are you? And so, okay, let's look at other things. We have blah 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 by a diurnal seal. Blah 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 object made from silver. Blah 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 a diurnal field. Cool, that's not enough. I keep forgetting to mention it would be helpful for you to read Dr. Robertson's booklet on curses. You'll find it in the cupboard hidden in the counter. Okay. When we were kids, we used to explore an abandoned house on the lakefront. We'd take a boat out to the northern tip of Naylor Island, row across from there. You know the one I'm talking about, second from the left in the row of 4. I found myself outside its doors 3 days ago and went inside for old time's sake. I wish I hadn't. It had always had an ominous feel to it. It had taken me the last 3 days to summon the courage to write this letter, but I think it's better for you to see what's out there yourself. I feel like we actually solved this one, but maybe we didn't solve it completely, because that is this building. Wait, this one. I don't know exactly what I was expecting to find. Anna's letter was quite vague after all, but I certainly wasn't prepared for this. In an alcove of the house, peering out through the loose mortar, a crumbling brick is a macabre shrine of sorts. The skull of a stag is mounted above the opening, its antlers smeared with a dark red substance. Large melted candles pull onto the wooden floor on either side. In the center of the altar, there's a small iron chest rusted and fused to the floor. It's clear that it's been here for a long time. I do not see any hinge or keyhole or any way of opening it at all, but after a while I notice an inscription that says simply, "I open to the voice." Ah. I open to the voice. I don't think we have anything related to voice. Not really, not off the top of my head. Maybe there's something that whispers sweet nothings into your ear. Because there was one that had speaking as a component of it. Okay. That eye looks like it has a voice. Do you think so? Are you sure about that? Honestly, maybe it does. There's nothing remarkable about this. It's cool and smooth, intricate detailing. Maybe it is alive. We were wrong. That was bad. This one, nothing to remark. What about this one? Just looks like a statue with a moon on top. Maybe this is the voice. I am wrong. Alright, well. Does this look like someone's saying something? Because this is nothing to remark here. Nothing to remark in terms of sight and sound. Or scent and sound. This is pitted. Cool. Because it's a stone. gold and iron. Mm, you say thunderstorms are calming to you, and I'm like, I've listened to 10 hours of thunderstorm and rain, so it can be calming if I'm trying to go to sleep. If I'm trying to do stuff and not paying attention, I see the thunder crash. Nope. Lightning crash, and then I'm like, ooh, that thunder's about to be loud, and then it comes out sounding like someone banged a sheet pan against your head. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one. I don't know. I'm truly at a loss about this one. Luckily, we can come back to it. We're still looking for the mether. I mean, it can't hurt to try this. Wrong. It might hurt, because I may not do well. I love this game, though. At least I still get to take this, so that's cool. It's like it never happened. The hand looks like it has a voice. You keep saying things like that, and I'm just going to say, probably not. But you know what? We'll try when we get back there. Let's roll. Okay. We need moons, and we need snake. And we need snake. Nailed it. One day it'll be right. It's just maybe not today for the creepy hand situation. We need moon. Let's roll the moons. Give me a moon. Are you kidding me right now? Thank you, cat. I didn't know you were here. I appreciate it. Finally. Okay. Moon. Thank goodness for that cat, because that was immediate death. Like, what a unlucky roll that is. Okay. Alright, we're back to looking for the restful mether. Okay. We need to figure out a way to get into 1, 3, and I don't know what this means. Diurnal silt made from silver creates a diurnal field. Okay, maybe we have to do a little bit of studying. Silver. I know that's a thing in here. Moon shaped. Is that something we're supposed to find in here? Spiral, crop circle, double helix. Yes. Indeed. That's a good way to remember it. My brain was giving me oscillating waves, but a double helix also works. Sometimes I can feel my brain actually coming to a conclusion, but it can't figure out one last thing, and then I lose all track of it, and then I start thinking about how I'm thinking about it, and then I just start losing it. And so I just have to move forward with life. Placing an object over the ophthalmic lens. So we need to place something on top of this? Is that what it's saying? Or maybe is it this specifically we need to place on something on top of? Something silver? Okay. Let's grab this, bring it up, place it down. What do I have that's silver? That's 10. That is so far. Are you silver or are you iron? You're iron. Pewter. Oh, Voice of Serenos. Ooh. Hold up. Hold up. Goodness gracious. Okay. The chest opens to reveal a golden totem, and I can't imagine who would have stashed it here or why, but it doesn't look like they're coming back for it anytime soon. Okay. Cool. We got this guy, which is gold with a light pink gemstone. It's adorable. Warm and smooth. I have nothing to remark. Okay, cool. Let's go with that. Let's bring this back up. I'm glad we looked at that. I forgot that was a thing. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see what else we can solve. Not all is impossible. Anything silver? Or are you silver? What are you? You are iron. That's iron. That's stone. But this is silver. Okay. That's stone. That's iron. I think so. Okay. Okay, what else do we have? Did you want me to try the eye here? I think we already did try the eye. I always feel like this game is going to go fast when I start to play it, or when I think about, all right, we were going to blow through these, and then it proceeds to be the most difficult puzzles. Do something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm also looking for a moon something, but I don't have enough enough information. I mean, this might... That didn't do anything. That's stone. That's clay. This is iron. Okay. And we can't just send her away. I feel like we probably have a solution. We just don't know what it is yet. What if, hear me out. Okay, it's not one of the plants. It felt like a good idea at the time, but it wasn't, and that's okay. That would have been so sick, though. Truly. I don't think we got the information off of this. Brown shard of some kind. Black gemstone, orange, black. Bronze. Smooth, leathery. This is leathery. Hard but smooth. I mean, it's a stone. I don't know what you thought. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. Cool. This one. Unpleasant sensation in the back of my skull. It's not that. One more before we get to go play the dice game. This is pinkish gemstone, gold. It's a lot of gold. And an orange gemstone and a black gemstone. It's all bronze, except for this. Stolen striations. What did those mean? Okay. Heat and ice, hot and cold. That's what these mean. This is hot and cold. What does that mean then? What is a dark green? Hey, come back here. Okay. Dark green. Malachite. A fourth eye. A stone of sight. Maybe this? It's not that. It's not that. I thought maybe if it was a stone of sight, it would be clarity. We need to go through and look at the objects we haven't figured out yet. Again. Okay. Moon. Come on. Oh. Okay. Remove thine mark. Game's rigged. It is what it is. I mean, there's honestly, even in computers, no such thing as a random number or anything. So, Cat's like, not today, Satan. And I'm like, valid. You're real for that one. All right. Double anything else. Double anything else. But that. Okay. One cat. Come on with these X's, though. Are you kidding me right now? we get 2 more suns. We just need a cat. 1 cat. Oh, thank goodness. That was dangerous. Oh, I was scared. I was scared. Yes, Francesco. Yeah. Okay. What else do we have here? We need to figure out how to get into the thing. I'm trying to figure out what the rest of this says. Blah, blah, placed by a diurnal seal. Blah, 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 object made from silver. Blah, 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 diurnal field. But I'm looking at into these words, and I'm like, introduces a diurnal field placed by, and this is even worse. So, you know what? Hand. Leathery, quite unpleasant to touch, hard and cool. I was expecting it to smell worse, and nothing to remark. How that would be a restful item, I don't know. Can I hold up the eye to one of the maps? Does it have a silver outline? This one is iron. This has iron, but let's take this. Move this out the way. And okay. Not what I wanted to do. I was actually trying to get to that. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to see if anything here like causes me pause. I know, right? That's my struggle right now. Is that I have now lost this. Oh. All is better. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out if there's anything here that would suggest that I have an item here that needs to be used. Oh, okay. As I descend further into the catacombs, a strange sensation comes over me. It is not fear, although fear is mixing in with it. With cold clarity, I know at once that it is. I have entered an area known as the depths, a place where few have been and fewer have returned from. Not even Paliants can clear the air here and render it safe to breathe. But there is a way. Slate miners inhale the vapors produced by a spirit called Wandering Shroud. They say it invigorates their senses and stays the mind rot that would otherwise consume them. It would be dangerous to continue exploring down here without following their lead. Okay, because this, that's not even what I actually wanted. It was actually this that I was looking for, the one that's protection from sanity. I don't know if that's an answer to this question. It is not. Oh, rolls to the dice game again. But maybe Wandering Shroud is actually this thing that has a weird smell, or this thing that smells sulfuric. Not that that sounds like it would be good, but this seems like a spirit shroud thing. Okay, I was wrong. Oh, okay. Let's get the moons. You know what? It'll be a toss-up. There we go. Okay, let's get some moons and stars. Oh, we also get this. Do I possibly have it already? Have it? What? Do you possibly already have it? I don't know. Maybe. Okay, we got this one in one go. That's nice. We need this, and now we just need one more moon. Just a moon. Just a moon. Moony. Moonage. I believe in your moon. Thank you. Nailed it. Okay. Lovely. Okay, do I have Wandering Shroud? It's not something I have on here yet. I bet Cedric's Thunder is the box with the thunder symbol on it. What are you? You are light pink and gold. I forget what the light pink stone means. Hey, don't do that. Moonstone. A stone of protection and enveloping night. And all of these have been done. So that just tells me once again that we're not done still. We still have things that we have yet to solve. Maybe we continue going through here. Hey, don't do that. Okay. Game's too hard. I think at the end of a work day, my brain is not as strong as it was earlier. And therefore it feels like more of a struggle, but maybe it's not, or maybe it is. And maybe I'm just bad at this game for all I know. 27. Okay. Restful Mether. Maybe there's something we missed in the words of this. Link to the inner mind. A hot tea made from Dranthium plant is drunk from them. taking on different properties. Maybe it's more of a picture situation. A hot tea is drunk from them. So maybe it's definitely not this. Sounds like some sort of cup, container, but not this. Not these boxes. I still think we have to. I think we did solve this one. We're gonna just put this. Where's my checkmark stuff? I thought I had a place for them. Okay, maybe there's something to this thing. Come here. I need you to be right here. Join me. Okay, this is done. We know we have that one for sure. What we don't have is this guy. In which case, this legit looks like it should work, but it's missing the things, the prongs on the side. I don't think this is capable at this point. Okay. We really don't have just like a cup. So maybe we still have to figure something out. Maybe we're behind. We have a spiral that goes back on itself. We have 3 of these diurnal seals or circles, and then we have the double helix. Okay, we can't do anything about the hidden book right now. Are these considered lenses? In which case, what kind of things can you put on top of it? Oh, this lights up in a certain way. Hold up. Hold the phone. Okay, let's go to this. Let's zoom out. I'm seeing nothing on this map. And then let's go to this one. I'm not seeing anything unique on here. Though the background text that is really like light is more apparent now, but maybe it has to do with this. Let's maybe it has to do. Okay, we're done with this. Okay, get out of here. You get to sit there forever. That is your new home. Nothing unique here. Nothing here. And descend further into the catacombs, train station, and this is that wandering shroud. Okay. Okay. I feel like we're so close to this one. Moon something written down. We just don't know what. Nothing down here showing anything. Okay, that makes sense. No, that's not really it either. I think that might just give us more time in the day. Okay, let's go back to trying to figure out her thing. This is gold, black gemstone. Nothing to remark. It's supposed to, it needs to be a cup. We don't have that yet. I should not have come here. You're so dramatic. It's the wandering shroud thing again. Okay, let's think about it. Let's think about it. What are we missing here? Okay, something. Me there for myself. I need to get my thoughts organized. Thoughts in order. Okay, what does the book say? Once again. It looks like a four-handled cup. Or goblet or whatever, I don't know. What looks like a lens. Maybe that's... Let's take this out and this out. We'll grab this and we'll grab this. These papers have nothing, as we've already seen. I don't think this is considered a lens. This has something to do with both of these. These are all connected. Okay. This is a diurnal field pattern right here. Placing an object over a thalamic lens. I don't think we have that either, though. What is a thalamic lens? Is that even a thing in the book? Probably not. No, it's not. Restful ether. Okay. What else can we solve? Let's go ahead and put this back on. I am really at a loss right now. Made from silver. Yeah, we don't have the key for that yet. I guarantee it. That's bronze. Iron. Iron. I think this is silver. This is already discovered. This is tin. This is bronze or gold. Bronze. This is stone and gold. This has a little bit of silver on there. I want you to come with me if you want to live. Tell me about you. Nothing remarkable. Cool. Love that. It's not that one. Hey y'all, it's not that one. No, I've already tried that, but it feels fitting too. Something about the spiral. And I say this because I look at this and I then look at this. That's the same thing. What do you do? It's not what I don't know. Okay, so that's the same symbol. Is there anything else here that has the other symbols? Maybe it's a series. Like we have this item, and then we have should I just try the Thunderbox? Okay. Some sort of cup. We don't have that. Unless this. Didn't think so. Okay. Oh, I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss. Because I want to solve this one, the moon thing. What is the symbol for the moon? I'm truly desperate at this point. I just want to solve this. Hence why I use the Thunderbox on something that's supposed to be legit pretty chill. Um, winter. Mm, mm, trying to think if there's anything else that I should be looking out for. Okay. The writing is dense and spidery, so it's not always easy to read. Moon something? Maybe it has something to do with these? Probably not. This was much earlier than that, but maybe they just waited until these were finally available. This has a moon. This has a moon. This has a moon. This kind of looks like a moon. This has moons. Okay. Not worth your time. Let's see. What does this symbol mean? I don't know. Game. Inhale vapors produced by a spirit called a wandering shroud. They say it invigorates the senses and stays the mind rot that would otherwise consume it. Maybe we need to go back and read some of the things. I have a sense. I have a strong sense of being watched. Okay. Nothing remarkable. Nothing to remark. Do you have anything? Cat. Sad looking cat. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. Let's see. I should look up Wandering Shroud in the book index. Okay, I decided to take a hint. First hint. Shroud. Moonheart? Wait, hold up. Get back over here. Oh my goodness. We found cups. That's insane. And we found more of these, or these things that go into the sideboard. Okay. Amazing. Okay. Great. So now we can bring these on down. Ooh. That is a 4-handled mug. You're right. I got you, baby bird. Let's go. All right. Good deal. Yes, and the calming gemstones. It's a good call on that one. She looks tired of waiting on me. It's like, ugh, why are you so slow? Ugh. All right. Now, this is the angry sister, I believe. I've come back for that Corvin's mite, and I'm not taking no for an answer this time. Look, I was trying to give you the witch's fingers. I want a Corvin's mite. Either you give it to me or you can never see your cat again. Take it to the woods behind Colgarth. Oh, you holding my cat prisoner? Oh, that's not going to go well for you. I hold all the stuff that can make your life real miserable. Ooh. This is a second thing, but this one doesn't have the protection stuff. This second 4-handled mug, yeah. Yeah, it's about to be a bad day. So I need to find a Corvin's mite still. Get on up there. Corvin's mite. Okay, let's see what that... Get this cat back. Trifling. Okay. The Eagle's Gift is an assassin's tool that makes use of Wixic power. The gift came to her from an unlikely source. Turned the tide of battle, and the legend of the Bloody Queen was born. So it's a gift, it's a weapon, but probably not how we think it would look, like a sword or something. We don't have any swords here. But it drew blood. Like, this gives Corvin's mite, right? Like, this truly gives... Why won't you just sit on the counter? This one just... It looks like a crow's thing. Yeah, this feels right. Okay, let's bring this here. Alright, let's fold this up. Move this to the side because we have these two things to fill in now. There's an order. We have this between the weird D arrow thing and the weird Z. So you go here and you go there. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have cleared. I should have looked. No, you actually go here. Okay, let's move you back over here. Let's move you off to the side run, y'all. Okay. And so you want me to go to where? I done lost the note. It's up here. Take it to the woods behind Colgarth. Colgarth Hall. $25. And there's woods back here. I don't know if I have the stuff for a diverging hook. Also, what is this about? It has a pleasant scent that reminds me of the forest. Nothing to remark about the inner perception. Hard and cool, rough. Polished, okay. Green gemstone. Yew wood. Polished wood, okay. Do we think we have this now? Corvin's might. Your cat is aboard the Mary Bell. He has come to no harm. I hate it. Okay. I don't remember where it said the cat was. Oh, Mary Bell, 23. 23. The Mary Bell is an old paddle steamer that hasn't been in working condition for many years. There's nobody aboard, or nobody that I can see at least. So I climb over the railing and start peering through grimy windows. As I approach the far side of the boat, I hear desperate crying coming from a windowless door. I try the handle and it opens to reveal an unimpressed cat with mismatched eyes. Jupiter. He springs from his prison into my arms. I hold him tight to my chest and he rubs my chin with the back of his head, purring with delight. Got the cat back. Oh my goodness. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. We finished this one, so now this one gets to go on the finished thing. So this, because we did solve that. And the stuff that was here, did it go back into place somewhere? Yes. It showed up where it needed to. Love that for us. Okay, let's continue. For we still have time. Okay. I think I've been cursed. Hello, Wyatt. 2 weeks ago, I was quietly minding my own business in the guilty realm when a stranger came up to me. He handed me a book titled The Changes of Dr. Learmonth before leaving. Something about it intrigued me enough to take it home with me. Ever since I've read the first page, I've been having terrible nightmares, and they're getting worse. I spoke to Dr. Robertson, and she sent me here. So you need something to stop the nightmares or to remove the curse? Because I don't have curse abilities yet. Okay. I'm going to just put that down. Okay, so you want to... nightmares or curses? Let's find out. Nightmare. Okay, let's try that again. Nightmares. Sleep vessel. We have one of those. I don't think it's this, though. No. Oh, I didn't know we were that close. Okay. Oh. All right. All right. Get out of here. All right. Yeah, let's hold on to that. I don't want to have to try to roll a Yahtzee to win this. Got this. Wonderful. We need one more sun or two more suns. I don't care which, as long as it's not an X. And then we just need 4 of whatever. One singular one. Moths it is. How dare you? As I get it. I'm so cranky about this now because I did get that. Ugh. Sons. Son. At least the cat's back to maybe help. But only maybe. Maybe we do this for the cat. Maybe the cat doesn't want to help anymore. Are you kidding me? Cat. Cat. Thank you, cat. That was bad. That was literally bad. Thank you, Jupiter. Okay, he's been cursed. We need something to... A stone of protection in enveloping night. Could this be used in this sense? Yes. Yes, it can. Comforting guardian. That's right. An ascus allows the bearer to breathe underwater. Cool. The sensation is said to be most unusual since it requires one not to breathe at all, though those that use an ascus for extended periods sometimes forget to breathe once they're back on dry land and subsequently pass out. The core of the item is cold to the touch, but the ring, sometimes called the halo, stays warm. Okay. Verona Green. There's not much that can unsettle me these days, but I found something at Colgarth Hall that I'd rather I hadn't. In the cellar where they found those 2 poor girls, I came across bubbling black mess that was oozing from the rock itself. Seems there's a sickness in Undermere. Into the earth and the water, and it's spreading. I suppose it falls to me to find out where it's coming from. You're a nosy person who's in things that you don't fully understand, and you're gonna get yourself killed. If it's underground, then underground's where I'll start. See if I can find anything in the catacombs. I realize now that I've been a little careless. I've been getting headaches. I won't go into the catacombs without a sextrum. So sextrum gives me 6. Something about 6. You're so funny, just me. Nailed it on the first try without even thinking about it. I was like, this is protected from insanity, and that catacombs kind of make you a little bit crazy because it's a scary place if you're not used to it. And also it has 6 points to it, so. Fantastic. We solved that one fast. Fortunates. A fortunates can enhance physical strength or restore strength that has been sapped, whether by exertion or by hex. They are made of stone or iron and usually take the form of a small totem. Okay. Okay, before we do that, let me organize things. Since we figured that out. And this out, we'll bring these over here. Actually, we'll bring these over here if I can. There may not be enough space. Okay. We're going to make space, apparently. All right. I guess these, it doesn't have to be a struggle. These can sit here. They can have their space. We'll bring the hand back over. We'll move it in with the U spiral thing. And we'll go ahead and just shove this right on over here, out of the way. Thank you so much, Cat. Jupiter. End day. That was the longest singular day. He tried to use the diverging hook on his partner as he had done on himself, but he couldn't find no part of him that had not been taken over by the infection. His partner's hands ripped at the satchel, tearing it open and sending the black casket tumbling out. Alright, we have a cross. Legit, I think a deck of cards would be sick. Below a moon that does not shine, there is no mark upon my shrine. In the dark but not alone, my neighbor bears a cross of stone. This is easy, I think. Saturday. We're going to go ahead and put this right here. So what we're looking at is below a moon that does not shine, there's no mark upon my shrine. In the dark but not alone, a neighbor bears a cross of stone. So, could be this one. This 1977. That's a moon that does not shine. This is also a moon, but it has to be below, and that there's nothing below this. A moon that does not shine. There's no cross as a neighbor here. And this one doesn't sit alone. I'm comfortable with going with this one. Nope. As I descend further into the catacomb... Oh, I have to do this still. We don't know the name of this, but it's vapors of some sort. What does these say? Has a sharp aroma. Okay. Hard and somewhat rough. Engraved detailing. Gold paint. Wood, oak if not mistaken. Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Hey, it's not that one. That's cool. I love that. Nothing to remark about that. Has a sharp aroma. Maybe I grabbed the wrong one. It's not that. Maybe they both have a sharp aroma. Did I just... They both have sharp aromas. Okay. Okay. I guess I have to get through... something first. Across a stone. That's definitely stone. I'm pretty sure it's this, but we have to get through this puzzle first before we can proceed. And I don't know how to do that. Is there something that... Vapors, strength, or... I don't know. We'll have to worry about that one later. Let's continue with the people. It's raining again. Catherine Walpole. I have traveled a long way searching for an eye of the forest. I've read stories about of the drear of old who would hunt in partnership with an eagle, seeing what they see soaring on the wind. I intend to rekindle this lost custom. Perhaps you know something about it? Oh, the Eye of Ceranos. Do we already have the Eye of Ceranos? I know we have the voice. I mean, there's two ways this could go. This is the eye because we're talking about a forest, or we're talking about a literal eye. See, I knew there were. It, I just knew it. Okay. Fantastic. Zephyrum. These resonant objects give off a faint odor that will be familiar to any thaumaturge. Is the scent of storm, of ozone, and power, the scent of magic. When these vapors are inhaled deeply, they can unlock deep wells of anger and channel into powerful maelstrom. This is the power of the west wind. Ooh. Right now you get to move over here. You showed up just to be figured out so quickly. Let's do another one. Hello, David Schaefer. I was expecting to talk with Verona Green this morning, but she wasn't at home. She's in the catacombs. Don't you worry about that. She's being nosy. It's not unusual. She's a busybody. Thank you for the letter. If you can spare the time, we'd appreciate your help. There's something unusual in our house. You can't miss us. We're the only detached house on Ruskin. Okay. Only detached house on Ruskin. Okay. Ruskin, where are you? Like, I can see all the streets pretty clearly, but the only detached house on Ruskin. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm greeted by a tired-looking middle-aged woman who immediately offers me tea. I gratefully accept and join the social ritual before we meander towards the point of my visit. She leads me up the stairs and into the attic. A single small window does little to dispel the gloom, but our eyes slowly adjust. Then we hear the voices. At first, I think it's a house creaking in the wind, soft murmuring groans that seem to come from the walls themselves. But then I start to feel a conversation is happening, too quiet to make any sense of. Oof. It's a conversation. There's talking. It's quiet. Stop clicking that button. Like, just find a better place to do this. Okay. It's a quiet conversation. Wandering Shroud is either a shield. I'm mad about this because I didn't think to look in the index that a shield charm or the spirit vault would work. Mm. So we need something that magnifies sound. Excuse me. With the hearing charm, I suddenly find myself able to pick up very small sound without difficulty. The whispered voices become clear, and my heart beats faster as I hear what they're saying. They're discussing a section of the wall where some of the bricks are loose. Carefully, I pull them away to reveal a small cavity. Inside, to my horror, is a human skull. Its dark eyes staring lifelessly at me. At the insistence of the voices, I reach inside the cavity and my hand closes around an unusual-looking item. Immediately, the voices fall silent and my heightened senses are left with the whooshing drumbeat of the blood being pumped around my body. Cool. Love this. Let's start with the color and composition. This is bronze. This is a green gemstone. It is smooth. Raised detailing. So it's not just scratched in or something like that. Or painted on. There's nothing of note in terms of audio or scent. And there's nothing to remark on the feeling of it when around it. Cool. But now I have an idea for the catacombs. So we click this one. It brings us here, and we're supposed to do something with like this. It's not that one. The other thing was, I can't remember. We were looking at the Wandering Shroud. This is where this has brought us to. A spirit vault. Sulfur. We know this. I try to breathe the vapors from the Wandering Shroud, but to my horror I realize the spirit vault is empty. My vision starts to blur as the cloying air of the depths fill my lung, and I stagger away in a daze. When at last I reach the surface, I take deep breaths of the fresh air, but my lungs ache for some time after. I need to be more careful. I have written to Barton Potter. He will know where to find a Wandering Shroud. Cool. So we solved that too. This is a spirit vault. Love it. I love it. Fantastic. All right. We're solving all the things these days. This is great. We just have... They keep moving all the things that I've done. Can I put them in this drawer? Like, this is my done stack. Be in here. Oh, then we have this one. This. There's no mark upon my shrine. Oh, this one has marks. Maybe it's this one. It seems like a stone. Okay, let's rethink the thought. Below a moon that does not shine. We don't have a moon above this. There's no mark up on my shrine, so it's got to be just like a blank one. Maybe it's something like this. In the dark, but not alone. My neighbor bears a cross of stone. Okay, let's think about this. There's no moon here. This one is not alone. This is a neighbor. I don't. Okay, I can't do this yet. Not until I get another wandering shroud, I guess. Oh, that's a tough one. And we still don't have a way to unlock this thing. Okay. Hello, Grenville Pierce. My father's sword has a space in the hilt where a shimmer would go, but he sold it to buy whiskey a long time ago. For whatever reason, he never did sell the sword itself. I want to restore it to its former glory. Okay. Pray tell, what is a shimmer? I don't have that in here. I do. I don't know the alphabet. Don't worry about me. I'm okay. These belong to a series of objects that were designed to slot into armor or weaponry. They induce calm rage in the face of unimaginable horrors of battle, allowing the bearer to stay one step ahead. The Knight of Thorns famously wore a shimmer on his chest plate, but it didn't save him from being slain in the Battle of Southerfell of 1356. Armor worn by the Knight of Thorns. I guess something slots in right there. In which case, and it was in a sword. So it sounds like something. Okay, let's look at this, because maybe there's something in a gemstone. Okay, let's try that again, and I go the right way. Fire and light, heat and life, stone of containment, a stone for dark purposes. I don't think I have any bloodstone. Calm rage, indeed. A calming stone of peace and safety. A stone of fire and fury, volcanic glass, aka obsidian. Onyx. It does feel like it would be an amulet thing, that's for sure. It's not that. Hey. All right. Let's think about this, because I didn't actually think about it. If anything, we are looking for maybe something topazy or obsidian. Iolite. Or amber, I guess. Or maybe something that hold all three. It's not this, though. It's not that. Maybe this, though. That looks like obsidian. Amber. Nailed it. A shimmer. The pendant would fit into the slot down into the sketch. All right. Hint at calm rage. You combine those two together. Oh, I didn't think about this stays one step ahead and that being foresight, but that makes sense too. Sick. Babelia. The meaning of the unusual markings on the babelia is not clear. They resemble a mintic field pattern, but the items themselves do not produce a mintic field. They can be used to aid with translation of foreign text, although they require some skill to make full use of. This ability does not transfer to spoken language. I was gonna say I would love to see the picture, but I couldn't get the page. But you can just go here and just go to this, and it shows you what it's talking about. Is this? Are they talking about a magnifying glass? Or are we talking about just what? Markings on a babelia. Babelia. And it doesn't translate to spoken language, written language. Interesting. I work at the steel mill in Keswick, and I don't think there's one of us hasn't suffered a nasty burn. Do you have anything that can protect against that sort of thing? Burns? You don't want to be burned? What do you mean you don't want to live with burns and never-ending pain? Burn. Burning blood? Elvis stone? We do have that. So Elvis stone would behoove me to put these in alphabetical order. Oh, it's not that. Oh no. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. By the way, I'm very excited. I bought this stuff, and by stuff I mean literally I had to just buy some cinnamon because I have everything else to make some homemade horchata. I'm so excited. I love horchata. It's so good. I was just thinking about it because my mouth is watering a bit because I'm a little bit thirsty. Delicious. I've tried making horchata exactly once before, and it did not go well. I had a weird recipe. Won't do that one again. I just got to spend the time to toast up some rice. But I have everything else. I have a pitcher. It might not be big enough, but we'll see. The cinnamon's fine. I'm not allergic to it anymore. I guess I grew out of it. I grow out of allergies and get new ones all the time. I say all the time, only noticeable ones. Like, I was severely allergic to cats for a couple of years there, and then I grew out of that. But cinnamon is the one that I'm still like, am I still okay? And I am. Okay, we got 4 snakes. That is incredible. Okay. In fact, I have a cinnamon roll that I'm going to be eating here in a little bit. I got from Cinnabon yesterday. I don't think I told you the rest of the saga of my... So I ordered pizza. And I was hanging out with Picture of a Crook on Discord. I was so hungry. My pizza gets delivered and it's not my order. And I'm going to fight someone. The guy that delivered it, the Uber driver that delivered it, was so sweet. He actually came back to pick it up. And at that point, I had already gotten a refund and just gave him the 3 deluxe extra large pizzas. I don't like deluxe pizza that much. And so I gave us like, hey, feed whoever you want, eat it yourself. There's 3 pizzas here. It's all deluxe. There's mushrooms and all that. It's fine. It's not what I want. There was a brownie that I ordered. Anyways, he got free pizza. And he still got tipped, but he didn't get the original fee for delivering, which I felt bad about. And had I thought about it longer, I could have raised his tip. But all is well with that. But I had asked for the refund to get back to me via Uber Cash, because I don't have 5 to 10 business days for my money to get back to me. So I said, just put it on Uber Cash. I'll order something. So I ordered myself a delicious deluxe breakfast yesterday that I knew I was going to eat multiple meals. So I got myself Jim's Diner Food, which is really good, local to Austin, I think. Pretty sure it is. Where they, I got some pancakes, an omelet, a chocolate cake slice, just to try it. It was good. They have really good desserts at Jim's, but that's also well known. Their pies are incredible. Also got then they were like, hey, here's some add-ons. You can go to any of these places and add on to the thing, and it would be a bit of a discount. I'm like, sick. So I went to Cinnabon. They're liars. They are liars, and it annoys me that they don't seem to understand that if you say order these cookies with cream in the middle, then you don't, when you add a flavor, you don't add on the same amount for the cookie already. It's already $4.79. I'm choosing a flavor. Why are you adding on another $4.75 or 79 cents? And so I was like, I really would like those, but I really don't want to pay double for this. This should not be a $25 order. Maximal, like 10. Anyways, I decided to get cinnamon rolls. There we go. And then I got one with like caramel and stuff on it. It was really good. But the cinnamon rolls are breakfast and dessert stuff. So I'm excited about that. That's what I spent my money on from the refund. I was like, I'm going to get this food one way or another. You can't keep it from the Uber or Marco's, which is now on my bad list right now. Because how do you screw that up? You're welcome. Oh, never mind. It didn't happen again. I thought I had rolled it, but also an X, but nope. Okay, we got majority of this. Roll. Give me a sun. I don't know why you hate me. Sun. 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 You're being real difficult right now. I want to roll it myself. Oops, I didn't actually need to lock that. I don't want either. I don't even want the sun in the sky most days. Give me the moon, and that's pretty much it. It happened again where I rolled it but also the X. So now I have to suffer. Or get it in one roll. You know what? Yahtzee. We'll stick with it. Okay. Okay. Come on. Okay. You need something to prevent you from being burned or... I want to move you over here. More like over here. We'll move you up here. There's still so much to this game. Holy cow. To think I thought I was almost done. That's very funny. What is this? Turquoise stone. What is this? Touch, polish, hard and cool. Hey. Go through the other things. Nothing remarkable. Nothing remarkable. I wonder if there's an amount of damage that comes down here when I get something wrong. I do like the sound design of this thing in particular. Ooh. Okay. I want. Okay, let's look at the stones. What are stones of coolness? Hey, don't do that. Cool. Well, there's aquamarine. Okay, aquamarine. That's aquamarine, but this is not the answer to the question, so we are going to ignore it for now. You know what? There's a better place for this. I'm glad we finally solved that one. It didn't have any real oomph about it. Okay. This is about being watched. So probably not that. This spiral here. It's something about spirituality. Yeah, that's a spirituality direction. This is Thunderbox still. This is with. That's not it. We need something cooling. Nothing to remark. Cool and smooth. Surprisingly warm. I already have an idea what that's going to be for. This is warm, cool, cool, cool. Blue gemstone. This is, what is blue gemstone? I know I've looked at aquamarine, but now I'm just like, I don't recall blue. Okay, that's the body and mind. It's not that. I done messed up. AA Ron. Okay. This is stone, this is gold in the shape of a moon. Alright, let's go back to the book. Let's see what we can marinate on. Elvis stone's not the answer. We're looking for something to protect from cold or heat. Protect from heat, from fire. We'll come back to fire. Okay, I think let's go back to that then. Which is fire. Fire! Siren Ward. Okay, Siren Ward. Basilisk scales are highly prized. So we're looking for the scales of a basilisk. Do we have anything here that looks like the scales of a basilisk? A brown shard of some kind. Seems like we have found the thing. Amber and obsidian stones hint at the connection to fire. Yes, indeed it does. Solemn Ether. Of the three types of ether, the solemn variety is considered the most powerful. It permits the drinker to forge pathways in the mind, to recall that which has been forgotten, or to repair that which has been broken. It will produce a noticeably stronger thalamic field than the other two types. You're welcome. Your wife will be relieved. I found this down on the side of the counter here just now while I was waiting. Don't know if it's anything important or not. Oh, thank you, kind sir. Where do you go? You go here. Well, let's make sure. What just happened? Something just happened. Oh. I found the thalamic lens. Yes! All right, this is a good stopping point then. Though, do I need to get to the end of the day? And now I have access to this at all times. I can look at it through this lens and adjust this how I need. Oh my goodness. We're not done yet. Also, let's bring this back up. I don't know if this has anything to do with it. It felt like it might. Okay, so let's do one then. Hold up. This book will tell us what we need. Come here, book of symbols. Okay. We need big circle at the bottom, little circle at the top. So that gets us that. Oh. Oh, this is so much more. I have the memory of not even a goldfish. They have pretty decent memories, actually. So then I guess the question is, how do we create these? Because we've already created this one. Let's bring this down. Or up. One. Yeah, all the way down. Hold up. What does this mean? This is Selenic of the moon. And then how do we get this? It's not the right book. Quit pulling that book. Okay, so let's bring this one up. Let's bring this around and this one down. That's different. That's fun. Okay, we have the fields of this one. This is the diurnal fill pattern, which means if that's that one, okay, placing an object over this should do something. Not that one. Oh, it's changing the pattern behind it. That one got weird. That one got real weird. So, is this supposed to be something we're supposed to find the combination of? This is the diurnal. Object made from silver. Diurnal field. Okay, we need something silver. Is this silver? No, that's stone, obviously. Obviously it's stone. Let's try this one. So this just... okay. What are you? Iron. You are silver. I've got this one now. This one I have for the most part. Like, it's not 100%. Okay, so we can make things... okay, so then how do we make this one? This is... this is... this... spirituality or rebirth. What are you? Tarnished silver, but silver nonetheless. It's not gonna do it. Also... new book. Okay. All right. Have a good one, Luffy Tick. Have a good night. Sorry, I may have missed it. I was focused. I got that focus today. Have a good one. Thanks for coming. So maybe we need this to be this bigger one with this big circle at the top and this small circle at the bottom. Okay, I think I remember how to do that. This one, and then we bring this one all the way down. I mean, it gave us a thing, but it wasn't what was needed. Because we're trying to do the swirly. Trying to figure out how to get the swirly is the problem. Maybe it's Wixit that we need. So we put the small circle at the top and the big circle on the belly. Big circle. Little circle. No, that just gets me wavy lines. Oh, we got this one here. And then okay, there's that. Okay. Then we're missing something with this still. That gives me wavy lines here. Mm. Oh. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this now that I think about it. That made that. Maybe I need to have all the things that make these symbols on top of each other. Okay. We have Swirly McSwirlerson. And then we throw this on here. We get the three things. And then on here, we get these. We got all three of them. I don't know what to do with this now. I think that's going to be the stopping point today. Lots of fun. That's crazy. Whew. Figured out a lot though. Doing pretty good on this. We are only halfway done, which is fun, and also I was hoping we were closer to being done. Anyways, thank y'all for coming. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you did too. In the pedestal thing? Well, no, now you've got me thinking. We're not stopping this yet. No, you sit right there. You just stay right there. I didn't use anything for the first one to create the thing. I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to do. Maybe it is time to pack it up for the night. I don't know. But I feel like we are very close. I'm going to move this stuff around. We've got this going at least. And that's honestly all I could ask for most days. It just doesn't work. Yeah. Well, that's really cool. That's really cool. We did a lot. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I can't breathe through my nose right now. Y'all have a great rest of your Monday and a great rest of your week. And I will chat with y'all later. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Have a good one. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.